Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Minecraft Sublime. Ooh, what is that? Ow! Hey! This is episode 018, and as you can see I am back from the Nether. I was gonna say safe and sound back from the Nether, but apparently not as safe as I thought. Not with these mana elementals around, and also not with this pickaxe lodged in my head. Ooh, don't know how it got there, but you know, I'm sure it's okay, right? I'm dealing with it. I'm bleeding, and I'm feeling kind of woozy. Okay, yeah, I think I need to get to a bed. Ooh, yeah. Will I make it to my bed? I don't think I will. If only I had a sleeping bag. Oh look, I do have a sleeping bag. Yes, indeed, guys. I've made myself a sleeping bag, like so. Very easy recipe from open blocks, which means I can sleep as long as it's night, anywhere I want to, and I will not have my spawn reset. So there we go. Let's have a quick snooze here. Ah, much better. And yes, for some reason it takes off your chest plate. It must think that like nobody could be comfortable sleeping with a chest plate on, right? So yes, guys, welcome. As I said, this is going to be a great episode. We've got lots of things to do. I've been busy actually. I've gotten into Computercraft, which kind of, I thought, you know, it was intimidating me for a long time, but then I looked into it, and there's actually a lot you can do without learning to program. So yeah, I've started with that, made something very useful, and I got into thermal expansion, and we're even going to make an elevator today. So yeah, lots to do. But before we do any of that, come and take a look at our two brand new totems. Of course, one of them is Lycanite's totem, which we went to the Nether for to get all the Nether brick. Oh, by the way, I've now put the Nether rack down, which you guys asked me for before. Turtle and Bradley, there you go. Your totems are complete as promised. And yes, like I said, Lycanites, which we are going to light with Hellfire in a second. But first, I want to show you Yawning Nico's totem. Yawning Nico is also a YouTuber, by the way. So go check her out. See if you can find her name in the comments, or just type in Yawning Nico. You'll find her there on YouTube. She does, I think it's quite appropriate actually, because she also does a series with Lycanite's mobs and some other mods that add various different types of mobs in them. Eesh, mods and mobs and but yeah, so this is her totem, and she chose a fossil block because she likes dinosaurs, a lapis lazuli block because I wrote this down, blue, because blue. That's all she said. I guess blue's her favorite color. And then for the rest, she said I could choose a leaf block and two other blocks for her. So I went ahead and chose this cherry tree leaf from here, from the Lord of the Rings mod. And then these two because they're, you know, just cool blocks that I found in the Nether. Bloodwood and heat sand from Natura. And so there you go. I hope you like it, Yawning Nico. I think it looks rather interesting and unique. Very nice. And then, of course, Lycanite. Lycanite, here we go. Your totem is up. Well, almost. We're going to be lighting the fire soon. But let me just tell them why you chose these here. He said he wanted Nether brick because of his occasional perfectionism. I'm assuming the perfectionism is about the bricks there and how they're sort of all slotted in. The lapis lazuli block as well because of creativity, you said. And then you asked for green wool, but I didn't have any green wool on me, so I thought you wouldn't mind if I made a topiary grass block, which is just a dirt block with 4 seeds around it, and it's green. So yeah, I hope you like that. It's different and interesting. Although if you do want a green wool block, I will oblige later on. Just let me know. And then netherrack because of your dark side. Yes, indeed, your dark side. You dark side? I can't imagine you having a dark side. And all those, couldn't tell. They're in the Nether with all those demons. Anyway, yes. And on top, of course, the Hellfire. The entire reason why we went to the Nether. Whoosh! There we go. Very nice. Oh, and let's cover it very quickly because I don't want it setting the other totems alight. At least I hope this glass will contain it. Because if it does start setting things alight, I'm going to have to think of something else here for this. We'll see. So there we go. Those are the 2 new totems. Wonderful. Now the next thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about this interesting totem here. For those of you who didn't see the episode, this is my friend's totem, James, and it is made out of the head, his skin head block, which is a mod that he made himself. And there's a competition, like I said before. Anybody who wants a head like this placed down here next to their totem instead of the glowstone block, because they also shine in the same way that glowstone does. If you want a block like that placed next to your totem with your head on it, then all you need to do is answer 5 questions about James's channel, or AngerPuppet42, about AngerPuppet42's channel. So check in the description, there'll be a link to his channel and also 5 questions that I'll put in the description. Don't worry, they're not going to be very difficult, you should be able to find them pretty easily. And yeah, go start watching his videos and find the answers, and once you find the answers, send me a private message with all the answers and I will get a block made for you, and we will place it next to your totem. I think that's very nice. And please be sure not to comment with answers, only a private message, because of course then everybody will see the answers and that will just be no fun at all, right? You'll be giving away all your hard work for everybody to see. So yeah, private messages only, please. And you can find the private message under, if you go to my main channel, when you go to the About page, I think is where it is, then you'll see there's a button for send message. Okay, so that's that done. And now, like I said, I've been busy. And I think what we'll do is, as we're going up here, we'll be passing the machine room. So I will start by showing you what I've started doing in thermal expansion. And after that we'll go down and I'll show you what I've done with Computercraft, which is got something to do with the expansion with the glowstone paths, which is going to be very fun, I think. So here we go. I've arrived. You know this, I showed you before, the Galacticraft machine, which I haven't used yet. Oh, and some strange graphical glitches going on here. The redstone engine. But yes, on this side, here I've done some thermal expansion stuff. Firstly, this machinist's workbench. You'll see here that it's a workbench with an inventory of its own, and you can make schematics using a schematic. And then when you first place things here, for example, do a little recipe there, then you can make a schematic by having a blank schematic here and then I think hitting this button, and then you'll get said schematic. So watch what happens with this one. I've got it all set up for a steam dynamo, as you can see there. You hit the button here, yes, there we go, and it gives you the recipe. The ones that are sort of highlighted red means I do not have them in the inventory here, but I do have some redstone. So yes, it will take the redstone from here when I want to craft one of these. Very nice. And that was just a test. I don't think I'm going to be making all that many steam dynamos, but that's alright. So that's just a very useful crafting bench right there. And then over here we have the things. Let me explain. This here and that one over there, it's called a steam dynamo. And if you take a look, it takes fuel, coal, and water and makes RF, and RF stands for redstone flux. It's the new type of energy that thermal expansion uses, which can convert to joules from Buildcraft. So I can power my Buildcraft machines with RF, which is good to know. Then this, as you can see there, is a pulverizer, which simply pulverizes things. You can pulverize many different things. Of course, ores like gold and iron ore you can pulverize, and you get 2 For each ore, one ore that you put in, you get 2 ore dusts out, which can then be smelted into ingots. But it's generally better to use the induction smelter to do your ores, and I'll tell you why in a second. But then of course this is useful for other things, like you can smelt gravel, pulverized gravel, and you get for every one flint. You don't have to spend the time placing gravel and breaking it and placing it and breaking it until you get the flint. So that's very nice. You could also pulverize obsidian, and you get pulverized obsidian, which you can use in many things. You get this, the obsidian rod, which I'm not sure what it's used for, redstone arsenal, but then you can make hardened glass, which is something I do need, but I need lead as well in the induction smelter to make this. And now that's my problem, you see, I don't have lead because it's from thermal expansion, and I installed thermal expansion only recently, which means all the area that I've explored has not yet got the lead in the ground. So I'm going to have to travel a bit to find the lead, which is good because we plan on traveling anyway, don't we? We're going to expand our area to the north and to the east. So yes, here's another dynamo engine. You can see some water in there. Don't have any coal, and they can be switched on and off with a lever or any redstone signal. And then last of all, we've got the induction smelter. Now this works. Oh, I don't have any sand. Well, that's a pity. Wait, I got 5 here, so I can demonstrate. Let's take some gold here. Here we go. So how this works is you simply put your gold over there. I don't think it matters which side you put these in, and then you put your sand in on this side. And since I've already got some RF stored in here, it's going to start automatically, and I've set it to go into the chest over here. If you watch, there we go, 6 gold. For 1 ingot I get 6 gold. And now the reason it's better to use the induction smelter to do this with the ores is that there's a chance that you can get a rich slag, a piece of rich slag. I've already got 3 from what I've done so far. And now the rich slag you can use in place of sand with any ore, and then you will get 3 instead of 2, producing 3 instead of 2 for each rich slag that you use. So yeah, that's very useful. But I guess only useful if you do a lot of processing, because out of all of this here, I only got 3 pieces of rich slag. So yes, I'll have this all automatically set up later. Up here I've got some Buildcraft kinesis and transport pipes, the golden one and the normal wooden one, just to test if it would work with these machines, but no, unfortunately they don't. And in order to make one from thermal expansion, I need to, let me check here, thermal expansion, here we go. Where are the pipes? Here we go. Energy conduit, or even just a item duct, you need hardened glass. And as you saw there, to get hardened glass I need lead, which I really don't have yet, and I'm far away from getting. So that's as much as I've done. At least I can now process my ores and get double as much back, which is wonderful. Oh, and just to show you, if I switch this on, oh wait, this doesn't have coal. If I put a piece of coal in here, there you go, you'll see, and that starts filling up again. Once it's full, then this will continue going up as long as there's some steam left and water. And once that's full, then it stops. But I'm just going to switch it off for now. And this over here, that's nothing. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. A little embarrassing moment there. Okay, next. What I'm going to show you next. I do have things written down here. Okay, yes, of course. Alright, so let me just put some stuff away here. I don't think I need this glass. Put the glass away. This here's a wrench used to rotate machines from thermal expansion. Oh, and this. Yeah, let me see here. I can smelt this, and then I can get Ah, devil lasagna. These are the pinky. Remember the pinkies from the Nether? This is their meat, and you can make devil lasagna. I wonder how nutritious that is, and if it's got any side effects. I'll make some later. Let me put this in my food chest. I really need to start upgrading all these chests, because space is getting limited. Later on I'll make a fully automatic storing system, but yeah, that's not right now. Okay, now we're gonna go outside, although I think I need to sleep. So let's hop in the sleeping bag again. Why not? Ah, snooze. It's so nice to be able to sleep anywhere. There we go. Oh, my armor is looking really shabby. Yeah, I'll just make some new armor. I've got lots of iron now. So okay, the next thing that we're gonna do, guys. The thing is, I could just jump down like I usually do. Jump down there into the pool, and I could take the ladder as well. But there's another cooler way down. For now, I'm just gonna use some dirt, but I'll make it better looking later. Watch what I'm gonna do now. Let's see. I suppose I will place this like so, and then make it over here. Don't worry, guys, you'll find out in a second what I'm up to here. So there we go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's fine. I gotta actually see what is this block. 233, 223. Okay, well that's easy to remember. I think. Yeah, 233, 223. Okay. 233, 223. Okay, got it. So yes, watch this now. Oh yes, I haven't actually made it yet. Crafting table quickly. So here we go. Check this out. If you take an ender pearl and surround it with wool, like so, you get an elevator. Isn't that awesome? Now, how the elevator works is very simple. You just place one somewhere in the world, like that. It's got to be nothing in between here and the bottom. And then, okay, we're going to jump down for now. Geronimo! Very nice. I really like this little pool here. And then, what was it? 233. 223. That's here. Right here. I think so. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Grab that block, place it there, and no, wait, got to be on the block. On the block. Why is that not working? Come on. I don't understand. It should work. Jump, up, down. Maybe I'm on the wrong block here. I'm supposed to be able to jump and then get teleported straight up. Why is it not working? Okay, guys, I've figured it out. Although, yeah, some time has passed because I stood here looking at the sheep for a bit now. That's a sheep that escaped while I was getting them down there, and he landed there, hurt himself, and has been up there ever since. That poor thing. Can be our Minecraft Sublime mascot. I think there's a chicken up there too. Anyway, yes, I figured this out. Check it out. Come on, stand here and ka-ching! Basically what it was a restriction in the config file that made it only, to only have a range of 20 blocks. But I changed that. So yeah, oh man, I love that. I love it. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Oh, I could do that all day. But okay, no. What we'll be doing now to finish off the episode is to show you our little turtle. And man, I think the episode is already that long that I might have to end it after showing you. Look at him, Marvin A1. Ah, I love him. So yeah, let me just demonstrate what he's going to do, and then you will probably be able to guess what we're going to be using him for. But hold on, sleep time again. Snore. Ah yes, sleeping in the grass. Tink. Very nice. Okay, so now Computercraft is really interesting and very cool. If you learn how to program, you can do all sorts of things with it. But I know some rudimentary programming from long ago, which would be very easy to get back into, I guess. But I haven't had the time to do that yet. Ignore that, by the way. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Nothing happened there. So yes. Now what I did here is I just downloaded a script that I found on the forums, Computercraft forums, because it was exactly what I wanted my turtle to do. This is where I used the 3 diamonds, by the way. Now how I did that is if you go into there's a command basically called pastebin, and pastebin, if you say pastebin get and then the code, whatever it might be, from pastebin over there, because every time you use pastebin it gives you an address, right? So you put that code over there, and then whatever you want your program to be called. Now in pastebin they will obviously have pasted whatever their code is, and then you call it whatever. I've called mine, oh I forget, let me just see, build. Oh, but you know what, I want to rename build to, let's say, glowstone path builder. No, not so complicated, just glowstoner. There we go, glowstoner. That should have worked. Yes, there we go. So now what I do, let me demonstrate. You'll see he's got cobblestone there, 23. And let's say I want him to do exactly what has happened here, but let's say that way. Then we tell him to turn right 1. There we go. You can see he's turned. He's now facing the north. And now we say glowstoner, which is the program that I got from pastebin, and then the dimensions. Let's say 1, 5. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. And then he returns to his position. Now if there's anything in the way, he will actually break it and make sure that he can place what he's got in here. So that's very nice. What I'm going to be using this for, guys, is we're going to take our little guy here, his name is Marvin, and we're going to we're going to put a glowstone over here, and then obviously we're going to go put him on the end of the glowstone path that we've got, and he will start putting down. I've decided to divide the 2 directions, east and north. More east because there were more votes for east, and I do like the east direction towards the magical forest, which is that way. And so probably I'll do like 400 or so east and 100 north, because north was also good. North was the snow biome and that huge forest with the awesome trees. So yes, but I'm going to do that next time because I've definitely exceeded my time for recording. So thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed all of that. I'm not sure, I think I'm forgetting to mention something. Okay, I remember now. I had to remind myself there quickly. It's just the secret code. I wanted to tell you guys that we will be reaching episode 23 soon, which means that will be the last day will have been released. So the thing is, I just wanted to say, anybody who's working on that, do not make any comments on the videos about it. If you crack the code, then you will know what to do, because the code tells you what to do. If you've cracked it, you know, it gives the instruction of what to do. So if you've cracked it, do not comment. That's all I'm saying. Do not make any comments. You should send me a private message if you've cracked it. And next episode I will reveal what the prize is going to be. So yes, get cracking guys, the first person who cracks it wins the prize. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like the video because it really helps the channel a lot. And invite your friends to come and watch and subscribe because we're trying to grow. Each subscriber we get means another piece of glowstone with which we can expand our world. So yes, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.